What's going on, guys? This is Gage here again. This is the Backwave tutorial. This is the reworked one. Hopefully going to go into more detail and showcase a little bit more. So to start out, let's go and look at the move. Tempest might be another video, but I'll explain that in a little bit. Backwave, as you can tell here, mid stance only. It'll say guard just before an incoming hit to knock the attacker off balance. And then you have Backwave 2, when Backwave succeeds, which is obviously this, follow it up with Tempest. Now, it says follow it up with Tempest, but it would have been better off if they just said just hit the guard button afterwards or something like that. So I'm going to showcase exactly what this these two, when they work together, how they look. My advice would be to load the True Ninja Dojo. This is done on New Game Plus, of course, because the reason I say fight her is because she's one of the better human bosses if you want to practice like parries and stuff like this, because she has a specific move that she keeps spamming most of the time, which is that charge attack, and it's consistently spammed. And I know that's kind of weird saying that because that's not really that great, but for practicing purposes it will help out quite a bit. So for the demonstration here, I'm going to showcase the Backwave first, Backwave 1, and then I'll do Backwave 2 after that. The other thing to note is the input for Backwave 2 after Backwave 1 is successful has a really tight window. So if you're not on point with your inputs, you will miss the chance to clash blades and slam to the ground. What I would recommend, once you get the timing for Backwave 1, when you know the timing of the move that's coming at you, double mash the guard button. And for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to go with the default controls, which L1 is the block button, as you can tell here. I think that's about it, and let's get started. Okay, so that's the first part. You can tell it did quite a bit of key damage. She does have a follow-up, so space yourself accordingly. And if you know you're not in range of the first one, you want to space yourself for the second one. Back step a bit. Once she gets to about 50%, I'm just walking for now. Once she gets to about 50%, I believe, and she does her Guardian Spirit buff, she'll, you can still Backwave that and counter it, but, what was I going to say? She does have a third follow-up after that. So, that move, careful with it. It is really quick. Alright, so let's start doing some damage. I'm not going to final blow her, because if I do, it's going to do quite a bit of damage because of my build for this current character. Okay. So as you can tell, it did quite a decent amount just for a slam. It's not even actual damage. So just get used to the spacing, and then you should be fine. For the most part, it's literally just frame input, so you kind of have to be on point with your inputs. That is one move you can't parry. The melee, their punches and kicks. When her key is low, you could also punish with that. Recommendation, stay in this mission for the most part if you have it unlocked, mainly because you don't have to worry about losing Amrita, no Guardian Spirit, none of that stuff. You fail, you get back up, you repeat it where you left off, and you're set with that. Plus you're using wooden sword, so it's not going to do as much damage as your original blade would. Assuming it's a higher level and properly spec'd. So now she's going to buff. It doesn't matter because you could do the same thing. The only different thing here is she has a third follow-up and glowy feet. I'm gonna try, might cause me to get hit, but I'm gonna try and hopefully showcase the Backwave off the wall. There we go. Oh, did not do the follow-up. Okay, so she broke my guard, but I'm trying to get this to work hopefully. With actual angle so you guys can see. Okay, nothing changes with her fight, it's basically the same. So that's how you do that. Now, she didn't really do it off the wall, but it's kind of the same concept. She has some sort of imaginary wall she can jump on in midair. Okay. So I'm not gonna do any stabs, it's all just gonna be Backwave 2 kills. There's one other thing I can show once she gets to decent low key. It's a nice punish if you don't want to do the follow-up. I want to try to get her key a bit lower, and then I'll do it. And you can punish like that, and then do the IA quick draw, which I'm not going to do. I can redo this mission again to showcase that. There is a brief pause though when you do that, so you can't follow it up with the input, because you will get the Backwave every time. I know this I'm making it look a lot easier than it is, but it's all about timing and with her spacing, and then just picture the attack that's about to hit you and then hit the guard button right as it's supposed to hit you, and then you'll get a feel for the move just once you do it a few times. Don't mash it, there is an input for it. You might be successful mashing, but it's not worth it. Alright, so I'm assuming probably about 3 or 4 more and we should be good. Yeah, probably 3 more. And then I can rerun the level again. Alright, we're back. I'm going to be showcasing, I'm going to use any of the buffs that we have here. It'll be kind of overkill if I do, so we'll leave those alone just for display purposes. What I'll end up doing is I'll show some possible setups that you can possibly do with this once you get a successful Backwave. You can get a Backwave 2, so I'll showcase both of those. Might end up having to redo this mission another time, but it's not too bad. Stay in range, like medium. So you could do that, and then do a quick draw. Okay. Typically, I would say stab, and then go behind her, and then and then you can do quite a bit of damage with that. Okay, that I did not mean to do. I'm gonna wait until her key's a bit lower. Okay, let her power up because that's not gonna make a difference. Okay, her key's getting lower, so another backwave should put her in red. Now, if that had not killed her, you typically want to stay behind a human enemy once you knock them down off a punish like that, because you can get a guaranteed full combo behind them, and sometimes you can even chain it into another dash towards them and then keep continuing more damage. So let's do this one more time, and then this should wrap up this tutorial. Alright, we are back with this final demonstration of Backwave 1 and 2, and let's get this started. It's random if she'll do a second follow-up, so just pace yourself for it. I know, as you noticed, I was already out of range for their first charge, so I kind of backed up just in case she would do a second one. That's not going to make a difference. The only thing she really gets is more power and the ability to do the jump off the wall. But as you can see, it made no difference. She'll still get stabbed. And I was thinking if I wanted to do the final blow or not. And then here's the last bit. And this should be the kill. Oh. Okay, and then she has 1%. She'll die with one backwave. Hope this tutorial helped, and get practicing on the Backwave, because it is a very good tool. It's a very good get off me method. In case you're not sure of a counter, this is a nice alternative that you can use. While you can't get as much damage off of this compared to a Haze 2 counter, this does do its own thing, and it's really great. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I will catch you in the next video.